we have Aleksi, if I'm not mistaken, from Icebreaker. Now, Icebreaker has invested in several Estonian companies, but also across Finland, the new Nordics region, so to speak, as some people say it. I have met several of his colleagues, and they're a little wild. If you look at their portfolio page, it's really, really eclectic and really mixed. But who better to say about all their strategies? Aleksi himself. Please, warm welcome for Aleksi, Icebreaker.
Hi.
Kiitos for coming here. Here's a clicker.
I don't need it.
You don't need it. Oh, yes. I believe we have the one slide wonder.
I have one slide, so it's pretty easy.
Let's see. You have roughly 3 minutes. Uno.
Thank you. Hey, great being here. First of all, what a great format. You guys should bring this, for example, to Slush or something else. This has been a great joy to...
This will not save you, but thank you.
That was a great attempt.
It's very good. I appreciate it. Kiitos very much.
Got it.
Let's do this.
Well, hey, one has to try, right?
You did. It's a good.
Right.
It's a good shot.
All right. So my name is Aleksi Partanen. I'm one of the founders of Icebreaker. My label is I'm a recovering software entrepreneur. I founded my software company back in the day, solely in 2014, and then in 2017 ended up founding Icebreaker together with my colleagues. I've been investing ever since, pretty rapidly. We were talking about investment pace here with the earlier speaker as well. I've been backing more than 35 teams now since 2017. And actually, today, we just signed a new follow-on investment to one of our portfolio companies while I was walking here, which was great. So 14 of them have been able to make it from pre-seed to seed. One might think that, okay, why isn't it more? Well, because many of our investments were done from the second fund during the last 12 months. So still some time to wait for them to graduate, so to say. A lot of investments here in Estonia. We have 20 portfolio companies here, which is quite a lot. And myself, I relocated with my family here a year ago. So we live here in Tallinn, Estonia, to be also physically present. To my understanding, the only fund from abroad actually having someone on the ground. Fun facts, I'm also a co-founder of a Michelin star restaurant. I have a lot of kind of love towards the culinary world, not only as an eater, but also as a creator of a kind. A few words about Icebreaker. We look at teams in Finland, Sweden, Estonia. We look at domain experts. We're typically the first. There's no such thing as too early as a stage for us. And running it from our 140 million in total currently. So to our understanding, the largest pre-seed only focused fund in the whole region. That's it.
That's it?
Well, that was inspiring. Thank you very much. But very short, ladies and gentlemen, a hand of applause.
He's got a lot of confidence, what can I say?
He does have a lot of confidence, Yrjo.
Yeah.
I've been carrying you all evening. Let's do this.
Wait, regarding the fun facts, are you co-founder or something, Inari? Or
Yes, correct.
Owner.
Yeah.
How does one have time for a Michelin star side hustle?
That's an excellent question. My wife asked the same question because we got our son the same year.
And have time for a wife.
Yeah, well, and we actually had our son the same
and have time for a family.
So yeah, I mean, looking back, well, probably just crazy, I would say.
Okay, so you're living the almost like a startup lifestyle then.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Found out earlier from Pirkka from Maki that you guys must also be a deep tech fund because you invested into bedbugs.
Correct.
Valbas.
Yes, we were the first investor there.
See, deep tech fund automatically.
Absolutely. I love definitions, ladies and gentlemen. I can already see how everybody is very inspired.
If they catch bugs in a hotel, that's deep tech.
Absolutely.
But how do they actually catch them? I'm just curious.
In the bed leg. I mean,
are you sleeping on these captured farms of bed bugs?
It must be all the vests that you guys are wearing all the time.
When do they? Maybe it goes in the vests.
It's probably the vests.
But no, seriously though, I'm curious. Next time I'm looking.
I was curious too, and I can tell you the first lab I saw where they were developing the first prototype was pretty wild. Because in order for you to develop a product like that, you actually
have to have the bugs.
Yes.
Oh.
So I went into the lab. I was looking at that lab is a big word. Okay, it was a basement, but anyways, so I was looking at this like a ring. It looked like a ring like of setup with kind of a fence. And I was like, okay, so what are you guys doing here?
Like little gladiator fights.
Gladiator
bugs.
fight kind of. Yes, correct. And then they had like a gas tank because bed bugs, they go for carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so what is this like? Are you guys gonna do like a photo shoot or something here? No. The test is on. I was like, yeah, sure. But what? Are you taking pictures of this? No, the bugs are there. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? They had 200 bugs going on in the ring, live.
But how does one talk this bedbug fighting arena into a VC investment that's scalable internationally, VC grade, all of that geometric growth?
Actually, a great example.
There's the market, right?
Actually, a great example of our investment thesis, because we try to focus on domain experts, and there's a story behind. The founder actually was running a company that was helping people to get rid of bed bugs, destroying them in your apartment or wherever for a few years, and realized that maybe this traditional heat treatment as they are killed is not the best way. Maybe there's a smarter way, and ended up developing these smart bed legs. So it was actually it was checking all the boxes in that sense in our investment thesis. We are not experts in everything we invest in, but we try to trust that the founders are.
Because I'm not a bird, I'm going to avoid the subject of bugs, although that might be very interesting. I'm going to transition some of the questions from the audience. Yes. We've been having quite a few, ladies and gentlemen. So one of those, with such a large portfolio, how much are you really able to help each company materially?
That's a great question. First of all, we are a team of 13 people, right? And we do invest over, investment period being 4 years, right? We are 4 GPs, so to say, so four partners working with the teams, and on top of that, the rest of the team. So it is actually less than some Series A funds have per fund manager. So simultaneously. Remember, we don't invest into, let's say, 100 companies day one, right? So it's
Listen, I'm going to change gears here and build another question of the audience. And this has to do with your pitch originally. And this is not from somebody who's a big fan, it seems.
Okay.
We ready?
I am.
So do you love your job?
Me?
Because you sound bored.
Okay, wow.
I'm quoting, ladies and gentlemen. Although I can sometimes say this myself, so many of you have experienced this.
Was it clear? We introduced him as a Finn, right?
Wow.
So
hey, let's not stereotype here.
All right.
I've been on my best behavior not to stereotype anybody.
Hey, it's all right. I'm open for feedback.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I would not have founded a venture fund if I wouldn't want to work with
so it's not all this money that you can
see, this is him excited.
Yeah, this is as excited as a Finn can get, It's like...
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I'm crushing it in a neighboring market. If I want an investment from you, should I move to Estonia and start an OU? Because you're based here, if I have understood correctly. You're kind of Finnish, Estonian.
I am, yes. But no, you don't have to. Of course, we're opportunistic, and we talk with a lot of teams from different markets as well. But we try to be true to ourselves. It is fairly hard at the very early stage to be very engaged if you're very far. If someone would be, let's say, from Italy, it would be fairly hard.
For example.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Listen, what is the decision you absolutely regret? If I would give you a magic wand, you go back in time, and you could just tweak that or erase that.
Investments, you mean?
Well, no, your life choices.
Life
about
choices in general.
Partners. Wow. No, yes, investments.
No, we don't regret investments. No, I don't think it makes a lot of sense, to be honest, because every single investment decision is always made with the genuine belief that this will make it.
Okay.
So it will be kind of, I don't know, would it make sense? I more regret the ones that we didn't end up doing.
What are those?
Well, there are many, obviously.
Many.
Well, of course.
I love the specificity of that. I love it.
But it's like it's always like you can look back at time and be like, well, I mean, maybe next time, we are even a little bit more courageous on taking more risk.
Aleksi, let's end on that note. Taking risk. Thank you very much.
Super.
Kiitos.
Thank you very much.
Let's do it.
Thanks, guys.
Woo!